Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. Today, I'm going to do a presentation on history of Brunei Darussalam accounting regulation. My name is Zikri Arzani, and my ID number 19105333010. I'm making this presentation to fulfill the assignment for this accounting theory class. Okay, I will start my presentation. The first slide about all need to know about accounting history, accounting standards, and then accounting development factors in Brunei Darussalam. The first accounting history in Brunei Darussalam. Brunei is the only fully autonomous state on Borneo, with Malaysia and Indonesia sharing the rest of the island. Brunei is ranked fifth in the world by gross domestic product per capita, according to the International Monetary Fund parity in terms of purchasing power. There will be two sorts of accounting standards used. Brunei Darussalam has accepted the International Financial Reporting and Standards. BDASC has used International Financial Reporting Standards or IFRS, and Brunei Darussalam Accounting Standards or BDAS for Brunei Darussalam. The Brunei Darussalam Accounting Standards Council (BDASC) was founded on August 1, 2011. After the 2010 Accounting Standards Order was implemented, or ASO, BDASC is in charge of issuing accounting standards application to Brunei Darussalam enterprises and other organizations. His Majesty the Sultan of Brunei Darussalam has approved the implementation of the 2010 Order on Accounting Standards according to the Ministry of Finance. And then accounting standards in Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam has accepted the International Financial Reporting Standards or IFRS. BDASC has used International Financial Reporting Standards and Brunei Darussalam Accounting Standards or BDAS for Brunei Darussalam. Additional entities that are not accountable to the public, entities of non-public. The study was based on the Islamic Bank of Brunei Darussalam data. The IBD published report over the last 5 years. The findings reveal that there is a link between financial and psychological well-being. In recordings Shenzhen's 1 to 7, the firms use the Shenzhen's 3 approach without any major influence or small amount on its financial records, such that the financial statements are still appropriate and don't cause harm to any of the party involved. And the last about accounting development factors in Brunei Darussalam. The evolution of accounting in Brunei Darussalam was influenced by a number of causes, including first founding sources, second legal system, third taxation, political and economic ties, fourth inflation, fifth level of economic development, and sixth education level, and the last culture. Okay, I will explain in all point. Maybe the first founding sources. The founding sources, Brunei Darussalam's economy is based on the oil and gas sector, with a large national revenue in terms of currency units. The currency is the Brunei dollar, with the same value as the Singapore dollars. Aside from relying in the oil and the gas industry, Brunei's government is attempting to diversify its economic resources by increasing trade and industry. And the second legal system, Brunei has dual jurisdictional structure. The first is a system that was inherited from the United Kingdom and is comparable to choose in India, Malaysia, and Singapore. It is based on English common law, with a significant portion of it codified. Brunei's legal system is based on common law, which cover the majority of the country's laws. The judiciary is the heart of Brunei's common law court structure. The country country now has less than 10 magistrates, of one whom are native. Intermediate courts justice are at the very top and the leader. It was established as a training ground for residents. There are presently two judge, judges on the intermediate court, both of whom are inhabitants of the area. And the High Court currently has three judges, two of which are inhabitants of the area. A judge of the Hong Kong High Court is the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Brunei has no jury system. Therefore, death case, penalty case, okay. And third, taxation. Brunei's people are not required to pay any kind of tax to fund state welfare service. So there are no tax on income, no GST or good and service tax, and not VAT or value added tax or VAT, and the road tax is the only that is paid. And the fourth, political economic taste. Brunei has international context, particularly with ASEAN countries and other countries, and is United Nations member. The Sultan was also involved in this partly island conflict, which featured particularly all ASEAN countries are excluding Indonesia, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, China, and the Republic of China, or with the exception of Indonesia, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar. In addition, there is maritime border dispute with Malaysia, particularly over oil and natural gas production zones. Brunei is claiming territories in Sarawak, including Limbang. Brunei and Malaysia have fought over a number of tiny islands between Brunei and Labuan, including Kuraman Islands. At an international level, however, the islands are considered as part of Malaysia. Brunei is a member of numerous international economic organizations, including the Asia Pacific Economic Corporation or APEC, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN, and the World Trade Organization or WTO. And the fifth, inflation. Inflation is number 5. Brunei has a low rate of inflation and doesn't have a personal income tax. In a political climate devoid of political representation and significant forms of political activity, and the Sultan of Brunei's capacity to deliver extensive social programs ensure the state much needed legitimacy. And the sixth level of economic development. Brunei is Southeast Asia third large oil producer, producing 180 barrels or 29 milliliter meter cubic per day, and the world's fourth largest gas producer, with the source in gasoline prices in the 1970 its growth rate return reaching a hike of $5.7 billion US dollars billion in 1980. However, for the fifth year in a row, its growth rate slowed significantly, then dropped by about 30% in 1986. Brunei's growth rate has slowed as a result of lower oil prices and spending cuts. Brunei's growth rate has been gradually increasing since 1986, with increase of 20 to 12% in 1987, 1% in 1988, and 9% in 1989. The growth rate in previous years has been 3.5% in 1996, 4% in 1997, and 1.0% in 1998, and 2.5% in 1999. Due to increased oil prices in the second half, Brunei's growth rate of almost $4.5 billion US dollar in 1999, however, was still well below the 1980 peak. The Asian financial crisis of 1997 and 1998 combined with the ups and downs in oil prices generate economic uncertainty and instability in Brunei. In addition, the collapse of Amadeo, Brunei's large coaching firms, whose initiatives contribute to the country's economic growth, led in a downturn. And the seventh, education level. Education programs are aimed at producing moral, religious, and technologically savvy humans. The administration has identified three key areas in education. The first, bilingual education in all schools. The second, into incorporation of the Malay Islam Baraja or MIB idea into the educational curriculum, and the third are human resource development and improvement, including vocation and technical education. Brunei Darussalam's government priorities the development of moral, religious, and the technologically skilled human resource in the spur of education. Brunei Darussalam's public education system has a lot in common with the of Commonwealth countries like the United Kingdom, Malaysia, and then Singapore. And the last are the ethnic culture. Brunei Darussalam is a ethnic country with the ethnic groups belonging to the Brunei ethnic group. The cultural, social, and linguistic components of the various races are where the diversity rests, not in terms of religion, even if they don't speak Malay well. Indigenous Muslim Bruneians are more likely to Brunei Malays. For I presentation in the last and this slide, I take of the calculation is Brunei Darussalam according to the International Monetary Fund or IMF. Brunei ranks 5th in the world based on per capita gross domestic product at purchasing power parity. There are two types according standards to the adopt in Brunei Darussalam, namely International Financial Reporting Standard or IFRS and Brunei Darussalam Accounting Standards or BDAS used by BDASC for the for other entities that don't have public accountability or not public interest entities. Of course, it is supported by 8 factors that ensures the development of accounting Brunei. The 8 factors are um, funding sources, legal system, taxation, political and economic peace, inflation, level of economic development, education level, and the last culture. And the next slide. Okay, maybe that's all my presentation. If mistake my speak in presentation, I'm sorry, and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.